Okay, so there's going to be a video about DHCP relay, which is like the IP helper command. I believe it's called the relay agent in the Windows world. So, and also the DHCP server, like the v6 configuration. So if you're following along on the exam topics for CCNP route, it's 3.2e, DHCP relay and server. So I'm just going to put together a quick topology. My host is going to be a Windows 2016 server. It doesn't really matter that it's a server OS. You just need any kind of operating system. I try to do it with the VPCS. They don't really work. It works with Slack, but with ipv6 DHCP doesn't really work so great. So I'm gonna just change this to DHCP. This is gonna be our server. I like to change the symbol to something that resembles a server. There we go. Just connect everything up. I'm gonna do the Windows machine last because I want to make sure that V4 is disabled so it looks clean on the wire shard capture. So let's just get our interfaces, and that's it. Let's turn it on. So this is the Windows VM. Let's come back to that. Let's configure the routers. Could put this to the side a little bit. There we go. So let's start with R1. Let's put R2 on the bottom. And let's just do our IP addressing. Start with turning on ipv6. Let's go into the interface. I'm doing this this network here, and ipv6 address, and we're gonna just make something up. It doesn't really matter. Let's just do 192 because that's just, everybody knows that network. From ipv4, turn it on. Let's do our serial interface. Let's just do a global unicast. AB1, just make it up. Just whatever you want it to be. Let's just put this as a 2 because this is our second network. And ::1 because this is the first IP in the network. And that's it. Turn it on. Should be good to go. And let's do R2. Same deal. IPv6 unicast routing. Go into the interface. Actually, let's do serial 1 first. IPv6 address. Since this is incredibly similar to this IP, just copy here. Change this to a 2. No shut. Come back to that. Let's configure this network. Very similar addressing. Let's just change this to a 3 because this is the third network that we're dealing with. No shut. Did we do unicast routing on R2? Yes. Okay, great. We saw the link went up. Let's test connectivity right here. So ping. Okay, so connectivity from R2 to R1. This is working. So fast Ethernet 0, we already IP'd. Let's IP DHCP server. Let's go over to the DHCP server. Sorry. Let's do IPv6 unicast routing. Just turn on the interface. Well, let's put an address on it. IPv6 address is, let's see, this network right here. And we're going to give it a 5. 64? Yeah, okay. So let's just kind of like help our little diagram here. This is this network. And on R2, that's this network here. This is the 2 network, and this network is right here. Okay, so that's this network here. And okay, so we're good. Let's do some we got to do some networking, because right now R1 doesn't know about this 3 network and 3 network, and R2 is not going to know about this network. So let's just do some static routing. So on R1, show ipv6 routes. So you see we have the 2 network, but the 3 is not here. So let's go ahead and let's create a route. So you do ipv6 route, same thing like ipv4, we just do v6. Destination network is the 3 network, and you're going towards it using the interface on R2, which is this is the IP for the interface on R2. That should be good. Okay, and let's do the same thing in reverse on R2, but for the LAN network, I guess the F00 network on R1. IPv6 route, the destination network is here, this /64, and you're gonna use the interface, this interface. So that's gonna be this network. So here you go, .1, and that should be good. Now you have to go to DHCP server, and this thing doesn't have any networking. Let's see, show IPv, or any routes, I should say. IPv6 routes. I thought I turned on the interfaces. No shut. Show IPv6 and brief. Yeah, I didn't turn it on. Let's test connectivity to the router. That works. Okay. So we're going to look at the routing table. So you can see I only know for the 3 network. Routes for the 3 network, directly connected, that's it. Let's put a route IPv6 0:0. So it's a little default route to, we need this network, this interface. Oh, something didn't work there. Oh, okay. I missed the word route. Okay, so now we should have connectivity. Let's do a ping from R1, ping to 3.1, 3.5. So networking works. So now it's configured the DHCP like configuration, the server itself. So it's very similar to IPv4. Create a pool, IPv6, DHCP pool, name it. So that's the name test. Now you can see we're in this configuration mode. And this is, like I said, it's very similar to v4. Not exactly the same, but so you can put your DNS server. These are your options. Can't really see a question mark. So DNS server, domain name, NTP server. So let's just do prefix, right? Address prefix, yep. And so this is like your network command for IPv4, the address prefix. So this is going to be for this network. So let's just copy that and put that here, /64. And you can put other stuff here. Like link, you could do the link local, FE80:82, same thing. You could do the DNS server. Just put a random number, because this actually is not configured. This is nothing. It's just to show up on the other end. believe that's it for this. And then under the interface, so let's do a do show run interface. Right, okay, so I didn't put it yet. And then let's do a do show run section DHCP. So you have to like tie the interface with the pool that you made. So under the interface, so I'm still on this guy. I'm under fast Ethernet 0 now, right here. You have to specify IPv6 server, DHCP server, and the pool name, the DHCP pool name, which we named, or I named test, and we should be good to go. And okay, let's connect our Windows box. Okay, it's up. Let's log into it. This is a virtual box. This is all local. I'm running all this locally. Not I was having issues with Wireshark on ESXi, so I just rather do it locally. It makes my CPU hot down here. You can see it's 70-ish degrees, whereas before it was like 40, but whatever, it works. So in the meantime, let's do a capture here. So this is a R1 CDP stuff. Let's take a look at this. Well, it's still booting. It's a little slow. It's only got 2 gigs of RAM. Yeah, so it's an operating system server. So server manager is going to start. It's a fresh install. You can just close that out. And let's take a look at the trying to get a look at this. Okay, there. It's just taking a little bit longer than normal. So it's disabled. Let's connect it. And still nothing. It's still disconnected here. So let's turn it on. Let's click yes. So I'm looking for DHCP v6. Let's see. Let's filter it. I don't think it's working. DHCP v6, and I think it's a Windows thing. Let's take a look. I think it. Wait, these are all from the same host. So this is all from the Windows box. There's no response. Oh, you know what? I don't think we put the actual relay command in. Let's the whole point of this lab. Let's go into show run interface. Sorry, it is not there. I don't know how this is gonna act. So let me shut it down, and I'm gonna put the relay command. Okay, so the address for this is the DHCP server, and show IPv6 in brief is gonna be this guy. And let me redo this. Let me do it quite. Let me capture from like right here. Okay, and we turn on the interface. So now it's on. Let me make sure I can reach this box. That works. So it confirmed this can be reached. Okay. Something's not working. It's not getting the address. I think it's a Windows thing. I have to probably refresh it. Let's take a look. DHCP server. Show ipv6 DHCP bindings. So it is not working. Let's take a look at this configuration. Show run interface and show run section DHCP. So we have an address. This is working. This is the DHCP server. Right. Our prefix is this. Let's just ping this guy. All right, that works. Let's take a look at the Windows box. It's probably just the Windows needs to be refreshed or something. Let's see. That is not it. It's this guy. All right. Takes a second. Okay, so let's just do an ipconfig / release 6 and maybe a renew 6. Okay. Default gateway. Let's look over here. Okay, DHCP6, solicit advertise request reply. I think it worked. Let's double check. So sometimes, you gotta fuss with the operating system. Let's take a look at DHCP. Show ipv6 DHCP bindings. And there we go, it worked. All right. You can also, when you do the prefix, you can also set like lifetime if you want. So I believe we're good. Let's see, FD001 or 0092. And let's take a look on the Windows box. Can I do a compare? Might not be big enough. So 192. Okay, there you go. That's it. This matches this. We are good. So that is the configuration or demonstration of the DHCP relay for V6. Our Windows machine got an address from the DHCP server on a different network. Thank you for watching.